Hi everybody, it's Jessica here from Jessica Jewel Yoga. Today I'm going to take you through Kakasana, which is your crow position. It's a position that's really often misunderstood, and so I'm going to take you through how we actually come into this crow, how we prepare for the crow, how we hold it safely, and then how we transition back out of it. So if you're coming up onto your hands and knees, I want you to first just get comfortable here in this squat, okay? So your hands are inside your thighs and you're perhaps just a little bit of a sway here from side to side. So we're starting to warm up through the inner thighs and the groin. When that feels really good, we're then just taking our armpit as low as we can inside that thigh, and then I'm taking my palm about a hand's distance, a palm's distance in front of my toes. So we do that on both sides here. Notice I've now lifted to the balls of my feet. My heels are actually up. Then I'm going to lift the butt high, all the way up. Keep looking forward. If we look down, then we go down, okay? Keep looking forward. Push into your shoulders. I want you just to lift your right leg up off the floor. Hold that for 5 to 9 breaths, and then come back down, release, readjust however you need to be comfortable here. Then I want you to take your hands back into that same pose. Lift up again. Play with your other leg. 5 to 9 breaths, steady breaths here. And if that's still feeling really good, then I want you to bring both feet up. And rather than trying to straighten your arms, for Kakasana, we're actually bending the arms down at 90 degrees. My toes are touching one another and I'm holding here. Be confident, keep that breath steady and hold. And then once you've completed your 5 to 9 breaths, then come all the way back and rest and relax. A couple of things to remember: always keep your attention, your gaze forward. If you look down, you will fall down, okay? So keep your gaze forward. Something else to be thinking about in Kakasana as well is that we are shifting the weight, or we're lifting the hips high so that we can shift that weight forward, okay? Now, if you're finding that you just don't have that flexibility to be able to take your legs nice and wide here, or the armpit really, really low as this one is, then what I'd like you to do is you start a little higher with your elbow in between the crease of your calf and your thighs. So that way you're pushing the elbows against that crease there. So at that point, we are now going to, again, lift the hips up. I'm pushing those elbows in, lift up, look forward, and just play with one foot up. And then release, come back, readjust. Then again, lift up, take your left leg up. And release, come back and readjust. If it feels comfortable, take both feet up. As you get more and more flexible, get more, stronger as well in this pose, it'll become much more natural for you. And then finally, for those of you who are having any wrist tenderness in this pose, which is quite common, it happens a lot, then what I'd like you to do is just start with your fingers spread really wide, push your knuckles down, lift your hips up a little, and I want you just to sway forward and back. Forward and back. Little by little, as you develop strength through your wrists and mobility through the wrists, just free up the joints there, then we can hold for a little bit longer and then come back. So we just want to slowly build up that process, that the tolerance by little pulses, then a little hold for 1 to 2 breaths, and then a little bit longer, until you feel super comfortable in that pose. All right, everybody, practice every day, enjoy your practice, and I'll see you on the mat soon.